Well, hello everybody. Hi, 7:30 Tuesday night. Oh gosh, we've got lots of bright lights, haven't we? We might just get rid of some of those. I don't think we need that many bright lights, do we? Not on this mush anyway. Okay, come on in and say hello. Just while we get everything ready. Well, g'day. Yes, it is 7:30 on a Tuesday night. This is where you'll find me. Hello, Anne Gooding. How are you? I hope you're well. Come on in. I'm just making, yep, we're all good to go. And I think I've got everything sorted, which would make a change. Oh, here we go. Yes, everybody's out there. Who else had snow? Not me. Goodness me, I live in South Island and I got no snow. I had one little a little flurry and that was it. I know Gigi had snow in Wellington. Goodness me. So Leonie Hicks, how are you? Josie's out there as well. Hello. Barbara Sharp, Lynn Jacobson, Nikki, Jacinta, Sarah, Gigi. So as I was saying, she got snow. I did not. What I got was pathetic. I don't really call it snow. Just and then of course as soon as we had a few flurries, it rained and that was the end of that. Hi Irene, I cannot wait to meet you on Thursday. It's going to be a hoot. Melissa, how are you? Leonie Dutch and the gorgeous Nanny Vic. I do believe it was cold there as well. Because I was talking to, well, I wasn't talking to, I noticed on Derek Electrical when I used to live in Dannyburg, they closed up shop because it was too cold. Hey Joycelyn, how are you? Okay, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Fiona. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Southland, New Zealand, and every Tuesday at 7:30 I pop in here and we do a little bit of live crafting. Got a wonderful card to show you tonight, and I just want to get straight into it. So let's flip the camera over. The dogs are just announcing that Bart is home. Boris! That dog needs a talk, and he knows I'm on here, so he knows he can get away with a bit of cheeky rubbish. But anyway, let's drop the camera down. Of course, straight away we're going to need the best trimmer in the world. So, Roseanne, hello. We had hail in Whitby. Wow. Jude, how did you get on with the weather over in Miller's Flat? I know we didn't have a lot here in Matara. So grab yourself a piece of A4 cardstock, okay? Get it to coordinate with the DSP that you want. We're going to cut it literally in half. So that is 14.9 on your trimmer. And give that a snip-a-doo-dah. Good evening, Nicole. How are you? Linda, darling, how are you? Score it in half at 10.5 centimetres. And now we have ourselves one card base, okay? So that's all we need there. Hey, Glennis, I had a great day, thank you. Kept busy, that's for sure. Now, with the other piece, we're going to cut this down. So we need to cut it down to 10 centimetres. And don't worry too much about these measurements. They will be on the website, on my Facebook page tomorrow, sorry. 10 by 14. Okay, so we're going to cut that 10 by 14. And I'll try and keep an eye on all the comments. Hello, Kay. How are you? I hope you're well. So, yeah. And that's all that. So, now that we've got this 14 centimetres by 10 centimetres, we're going to do some scoring. Now, the first score line is 1 centimetre. So, it makes it easier to use the 1 centimetre side on the right-hand side of your trimmer. And give that a score like that. Okay, so we've got a little 1. I mean, you could try and do it over this side, but it's just a little bit fiddly. It's easier to do it the other way. So we've got 1. Then we're going to slide it over to 4 centimetres and give it a score. And then we're going to slide that to 7 centimetres. Then we're going to slide it to 10 centimetres. So 1, 4, 7, 10, and 13. There we go. Okay, just bear with me. I've got to blow my nose. I've got a bit of a runny nose at the moment. It keeps running. We don't want to drip boogers on the card now, do we? No, we do not. Right, just keeping an eye on the comments. So now we're going to fold this. So what I like to fold it completely in half first. So grab your bone folder. Give that a score. And then the one next to it, you're going to fold that in as well. But that little skinny one, that little one there, we're going to fold that out. I might just bring the light back on so you can see it a bit better. So we'll fold that one out. Okay, and give that a squish. And we're going to do the same on the other side. So fold the big one in. And then the little skinny one goes out. Hey, Elizabeth, did you check your letterbox? You've got goodies in your letterbox. I've cut my finger and it's put blood on the card. So blood is an added extra. Is it cold out there? Oh, goodness me. Right, so there we go. So that creates this little funny little shape. Can you see that funny little shape? So that's that done. Pop that to the side. Now with this little scrappy piece here, we're just going to slice off a 2 centimetre strip. Okay, and we can use this later to mat some of our embellishments. So we want a 2 centimetre this way, and then we're going to cut it at 4 centimetres. So 2 by 4, or 4 by 2, and we need 2 of those. So there's one, and then pop the other one there. Like so, 4 centimetres by 2 centimetres, all right? And you just be left with that little bit of rubbish. We don't need that. Okay. Hey, Raywin, oh my gosh, so excited for Thursday. Going to Invercargill tomorrow to get all the goodies. Right, so what you're going to do is just simply fold these in half and line them up so they're all nice. Hello, Lisa from Mudgy like Budgie. There we go. And then you're going to get the other one. You're going to fold that in half as well. All right, like so. So we've got some little mechanisms there. Okay, so we've got those. We've got this. Now we can decorate. We're going to decorate this bit first. Okay, so we'll put those over to the side. As we know, this is 14.9 centimetres this way, and it is 10.5 that way. So I have gone and dug out something that's, I think it's retired, but I have not used this bug paper enough. I know lots of people love this bug paper. I just haven't used it enough. So I thought tonight's the night I'm going to use it. And yeah, so I thought it would be quite cute to have some bugs going on. So I might actually just use... oh, hang on, we've got some other bits in here. What do they measure? We might be able to use that dandelion. Oh, definitely going to use that. And then, hang on, what else have I got? Oh, how about we use the dandelion? Oh, and that one. Oh, that was easy. Because we need a piece that measures 10 centimetres by 7 centimetres. All right, so just wipe my nose again. Sorry about that. Oh, my goodness. It's that time of the year, isn't it? Right, so we're going to chop that. That might just work perfectly. So I definitely want this one, so I'm going to cut that there. Okay. So is it 7? We might just have to trim a little bit off. Just a little bit, not too much. And then it needs to be 10 centimetres this way. So we just take a little bit off there. Oh, that's cute. All right, actually, no. I'm actually going to take another ½ centimetre off, and I'm going to, what do you call it? I'm going to layer it, because I really want it a bit thicker. So we're going to make this one 6.5 by 9.5, because it's going to be our second layer. 6.5 by 9.5, so we need 2 of them, so obviously we'll use this one. Where did that other one go with the dandelion? Here it is. So we'll cut the dandelion one. Hey, Cherry, how are you? So 6.5. Oh, actually, I don't really want to cut too much of that off, so we'll flip it around that way. That'll do. And then we need it to be 9.5 that way. Right. Okay, now I still happen to have a bit of this cardstock left, so I'm just going to cut a couple of pieces that are 10 centimetres by 7. I know it's the same colour, but it's just going to strengthen up that panel and make it look a bit swish. Okay, so basically your first layer is 10 centimetres by 7, and then I've gone 9.5 centimetres by 6.5. All right, so I'm going to do that. I'll just move that out of the way as well so I don't get it muddled up. I'm just going to try and keep an eye on the comments. Oh, yep, everybody's out there. Right, so let's glue these together. Okay. Pop a bit of yummy glue on there. Don't need a lot, remember, we're only sticking paper to paper, not steel to concrete. Chuck that on there. Right, and then we'll do another one on here. Do we have to take towels? Yes, of course, you will take everything you need. All you got is your bed, so you need to take your towels, but things like soap is provided, and toilet paper, obviously. Unless you like the soft stuff, then take your own. Right, so we've got these two beautiful little panels now. So they're going to go on the front of our card like so. Okay, but there's a wee trick to doing this, all right? Do not glue all four sides. Hey, Elaine, you. So, like, normally you would glue all the way around. I need the bit that... This edge here that's at the center of the card, I don't want any glue on there, okay? So come back about 1.5 centimeters and only put glue or tape, oops, on like 2/3 of it. So this side here, this side has nothing on it. Does that make sense? You'll see why in a minute. Hey, Evelyn, how you going? Where are you? The hairdresser's getting a flash nude-do. Oh, you have to send us a picture of how sexy you look. Okay, so that's going to go down there. I'm just going to wipe my nose again. Oh. And then we're going to do the same. So this side here that goes in the middle, I don't want any glue there. I only want glue on the other side. So about 1.5 centimeters gap from that edge. Okay, you'll see why shortly. So turn that over. So that side's got no glue and it's going to go in the middle. Okay, pop that down like that. Okay. Right. Grace, how are you? Oh, beautiful Beck Hall is out there watching. How are you? What did Grace say? No, it has. I see Dunedin had heaps of snow. I didn't get heaps of snow, dang it all. Okay, so that's just going to sit there for now. We're going to decorate. We're going to decorate this piece, all right? So we need to cut some strips. Now we know that it's 10 centimeters, so we're going to make our strips 9.5 centimeters. These little panels here, are 3 centimeters wide. So we're going to make it 9.5 by 2.5. What paper shall we use? I really do like the toadstools. I think that would look quite cute, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to cut a 2.5 centimeter strip, like so. And then they need to be 9.5 centimeters this way. So if you are using directional paper, just double check that it's going the right way. Okay, I wouldn't want my toadstools going sideways. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to need a 4th one, so I'll just cut another strip. 2.5. Right. Yes, do the toadstools, says Bet. Yeah, let's do the toadstools. I have not used this paper, which is kind of sad. Right, so we've got our toadstools. Now, before we glue our toadstools on our panel here, we need to put these little brackets together. So can you see the score line here? They're going to face inwards towards each other. Okay, so the open bit faces out and the score touches the center. So just put a bit of glue on the back there, like so. And you just kind of eyeball the center. It doesn't matter because you're going to cover it with your piece in the front. So pop that on so it sits up like that. Can you see that? Show you that. And we're going to do the same on the other side. Hey, Sonia, how are you? Now, I did see this card on a on a American website, and of course it was all in inches, and it was to suit their size card. So it took me a little bit to do the maths and work out how to make it work for our measurements, but now it does. Oops, my finger's bleeding again. So can you see what I've done there? I've made like this little flappy bit, so one gets glued on that side, one gets, pretty easy really. So fold that over now, and we'll pop our toadstools down each panel now. I like to decorate it before I put it on the card, just makes life a bit easier. Felicity has just logged in the check the measurements for your last. If you go back and have a look, they are all fixed. Barbara Sharp pointed it out immediately. So I put 8 instead of 18, but it was kind of fairly obvious. But if you go back, they're all perfect now because Barbara spotted that. Thank you, Barbara. And so see how we've put that other bit behind? So now we fold those ones over, and we'll put the panel on this side. But yeah, I fixed it the next day. I think it was the same day. I posted it Wednesday morning, and I had it fixed by Wednesday lunchtime. The girls let me know straight away. All right, so that's going to go in there. And it was my own fault because I used ChatGPT for that one. I can't have spoken loudly enough. Oh, I love these. I'm wondering if I do the outside ones like that, or should I do them all the same? I don't know. My nose is running again. Ugh, sorry. Yeah, okay, we'll just go with toadstools all the way, I think. Right. Yeah, put that on there. And then that one, lucky last on the other end. Okay, so I've done 4. You could double layer these panels as well. I'm just doing a single layer at the moment, but on my samples I have double layered it. So if you want to double layer it, in the 9.5 by 2.5 and then 9 by 2. So by doing that, we've still got our little piece here that sits flat like that. Now, I tried several ways to put this all together as one piece and then put it on the card. It just doesn't work. I found this is the only way to make it work. So now we've got the skin. The reason why we left the no glue is so we can get underneath here, okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to put glue on the top of this slither here. And we're also going to put it on the bottom, okay? Just on one side at a time. So on that skinny tab, we've got glue top and bottom. And then you basically just lift that up and tuck it under and line it up to fit. I like to fold it over like so, and that way it lines up beautifully. So there, see? Doesn't that look good? So that gets tucked under, and that now holds that panel down perfectly because we put glue on both sides. So we're going to do the same on this end. We're going to put glue along the top, and then we're going to put glue along the bottom, like so. And then, because we didn't glue it to the edge, we can now lift that up and tuck that under there. And you'll notice it'll fold completely flat to fit in the mail. Oh, sorry, I've got a runny nose. I do apologise. I'm just holding that there. All right. Okay. So that's going on there. So then the card sits like that. When it opens up, you'll see how it sits. And then we're going to put something on the front here to make it look all pretty. Okay. So I'm going to put a piece of the cardstock. And I don't really know what size I'm going to make it because I hadn't thought that far ahead. Let's have a look. Grab my handy dandy ruler. Well, that's 6 centimetres. So yeah, let's go 6. Let's go 6 centimetres. Well, let's go 6 by 6, shall we? Make it a square. That makes sense, wouldn't it? We'll go 6 by 6, and then we'll put some pretty paper on it. What paper shall I put? Hang on. There's so many pretty bugs and stuff on this paper, and I've got heaps of it too. Let's have a look. Decisions. I really like this one actually. Hang on, let me pull this one out. This one here. I'm going to cut this. So that was 6 by 6. So let's make this 5.5 by 5.5. Pop that over to the side. And I think I'll choose this bit here where the fat caterpillar is. I don't want to chop his head off though. I'll just chop a bit off there. Just give that little caterpillar a little bit of a trim up. And then we'll put this at 5.5. We might just lose the top of these antlers, but that won't matter because I've got an idea. All right. Put those over there. Now, glue this together. But the fun bit, you know, this front panel can, oh, you can do so much with it. Your imagination's your limit, really. So there is our bug panel. So bring this back in, and now we're going to put glue on these two little mechanisms here. Or tape, whatever you like to use. So I'm just going to put glue on those. And then I'm going to stick this down, straight down like that. How cool is that? Hey, Debbie, how's it all going with hubby? Chucking that on there. Right, and see now, see, only Caesar's seeing with it. Can you see that? So you can see like how the mechanism holds it together. And then when you put it in the mail, still all folds flat, like that. So now we get to decorate this bit. And I'm thinking I'd quite like to fussy cut out the fat caterpillar, because I think he's a bit cute. So I'm just going to fussy cut him out. And while I'm fussy cutting, you can all jibber jabber. It is cute, isn't it? Oh, he's made it home. Well, that's great news. Great news. Thank you for all the love hearts. I appreciate that. It tells Facebook that you kind of like me, and that you know, Facebook might put my videos up for everybody. So, you know, don't be shy of those buttons. But I am looking forward to the retreat weekend. I've got so much organized and planned, and I'm looking forward to relaxing myself. Each night I don't have to like stress. It's going to be just chilling out and doing my own thing as well. I'm only teaching one class a day, so super cruisy. I'm going to add this little strawberry because I think it looks kind of cute that he's holding something. Okay, so we're going to have a lot of fun, and we've got and of course calories don't count because we've got way too many sweetie treaties. It's going to be awesome. Love the design. I did plenty of fussy cutting of the same DSP. Yeah, it's kind of one of those DSPs that needs to be fussy cut. Right, you know me, I can't just stick him on like that because he's going to be all wonky and floppy. So give him a bit of glue, stick him on another bit of cardstock, and then just whip around it again. I'm jealous. I know we want you here, but I think you would need more than your electric heated socks, jacket, and abominable snowman weather gear. So we're hoping the weather's going to warm up by September when Beck comes to New Zealand, because you know we really don't want to put her off. We want her to come back. But by the time she comes, there's going to be snow-capped mountains that'll just take her breath away, and of course we always have the fire going, so that's like 28 degrees in the lounge right now, which is a good thing. And we're just going to whip around this little critter here. Who's still got some of this bug paper? Speaking of paper, there's a DSP sale. Is it oh shit, I can't remember. Is it just today or is it a few days? Oh, I'm going to have to look at that. Hang on. Because there's this DSP sale. I thought it was just DSP, but it's cardstock as well. So if you want to get some savings on some cardstock, I'm just going to find out the information. Hang on a minute. Battery operated Beck. Oh, no, me stupid Stampin' Up page isn't working. Hey, Beck, is that sale just today or is it how many days? She knows everything, so... hopefully she'll take snowing and bunny thought at your daughter's house this afternoon. Yeah, I can't believe Gigi had snow in Wellington. That's just nuts. Love it. Sale for the whole month. Oh. I cut the wrong one. He's facing the wrong way. That's okay. I didn't realise there was a lefty and a righty. It's okay. We will just find some dimensionals because that's what we're going to need. I'll just grab a strip. There we go. Well, I'm not cutting another one. That's for sure. Okay, so we're just going to put the little critter on here. And I think we need a little bit of fluff. A little bit of fluff. What have I got? Oh, I've got some little bits of baker's twine here. I'll just put some loops on there, shall I? Use up some scraps that I happen to have. There we go. Okay. Well, that's all right. He's matching with his buddy. I just don't know where to put him. There's good. I mean, you kind of get the gist of it. And then, of course, we need a sentiment, which I've got this here. And I've got some scrap white somewhere. I had a piece. Oh, we need to cut an insert, so let's get that done. And that's going to be 10 centimetres by 14.4. Just going to go on the inside. And then we need a piece that is... Oh, thank you, guys. Yeah, August the 31st. Right, in that case, go and get some DSP and cardstock, especially before the cardstock sells out, because I can guarantee you, because they'll only put so much of the cardstock in the specials bin. So if that cardstock sells out in the next few days, don't whinge at me. I told you. I told you so. That cardstock, even the two-tone paper is on special. Two-tone, DSP, and cardstock. I'm stocking up on cardstock because you can never have too much of that stuff. So thank you for telling me, because I wouldn't know, you know, I'm the demonstrator, #1 demonstrator in New Zealand. I never know what's going on. Right, cloud cover ink, where are you? Let's go, here we are. Sorry about that, just put my big head in the screen. We're going to use a bit of cloud cover. Now, this is not a Stampin' Up stamp, so please don't. I got it, you know when you used to get magazines, craft magazines, and they gave you free stuff? I got it from there. And honestly, I've had it for years, and I just love it. Absolutely. Because see what it does? Isn't that cool? Right. Right, we've got 2 minutes left, and then we're going to give away a prize. I'm just going to fussy cut this out. There were so many amazing shadow box cards this week. Oh my gosh. Stunning, stunning work. The shadow box cards just blew my socks off. So well done, everybody. Incredible, incredible work, as always. Right, chop that off like so. Move that away. So this is just going to, I'm just going to actually just tuck that under his little bum there. I'm just going to put glue on the happy. And I'm just going to tuck that down there. It's not my best work, but you get the gist of the fold. Okay, and so that's how that works. So it goes flat and then it pops up. So when it sits on the person's desk, you know, it's going to be quite a nice sticky out piece, you know. So I've made a couple of samples. Here's the first one I did today. This is also a retired DSP, but I just thought it was really pretty and I enjoyed making it. And then it's in the early espresso. And I've just tucked the little sentiment down there. It says just for you, but when the card is sitting, it says for you. So that's that, and then just a piece of white on the inside. And then this one was a load of fun. This is also a retired DSP that I happen to have as a Halloween one. So we've got the little bat with the ghosty over the top, and then of course the flamingo. I had to use that, and it says make a beautiful mess today. So there we go. So what do you think? Do you like this idea? The boing boing boing. I think it's a boing boing card. All right, I'm just going to rub my nose again before I put the camera on me. So here we go. Okay. All righty. So what do you think about that card there? You'll give that a crack? I hope you do. I'm just going to put that there. I'll just grab my iPad so then we can give away a prize. So yeah, get into that Stampin' Up DSP and cardstock sale before your favourite ones sell out. You certainly don't want to get I've got a 21st birthday card to make on the weekend. That'll be a cool one for two. You could have the 2 and the 1 on that poppy out piece. Right, so last week we had the shadow box card, which I think was a hit, and we have got a few entries. I will just open it up. We had 18 of you gave it a crack. So that was Jan, Emma, Michael, Melissa, Lynn J, Anne F, Sandra C, Lynn C, Leonie H, Deirdre, Angie, my mum, even mum did one. Well done, mum. I'm rather impressed. Josie, Gigi, Raywin, Barbara, Linda, and Marilyn C. So, you know the drill. It is time to cross your fingers, cross your toes, and rub your lucky knickers. Tonight's winner chicken dinner is going to be, drum roll, please. It's going to go out to, hurry up. Holding this thing is getting my sore arm. Barbara Sharp, congratulations. Barbara's up in Levin. She's the lady that helped me fix my measurements last week. She accidentally cut the wrong piece of paper, but we've all done that before, haven't we? Hang on a minute there, Barbara. We'll get you a prize. What have I got? Oh, I'm actually running a bit low on prizes, but I'm sure I've got something in my stash. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We have got some gorgeous basic white card bases and envelopes. It's a great pack. You actually get enough to make 20 cards. So there's 20 card bases and 20 envelopes. So Barbara, that is going out to you. Thank you so much. And they're all having a card class tomorrow with Gigi up in Levin. So awesome. And my mum's going, Barbara. So excellent. I'll put your name on there. So congratulations. Are there any other questions before I go? Good. Bart's, like I say, just walked in the door. He's had a big day. He's done 12 hours, 7 in the morning till 7 at night. So it's a very long day. And he's sitting out there patiently waiting for me to go dish up the dinner. Dish up the dinner. All right, I'm just checking, nothing else. No, that's it. So there you go. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. Hope you like that. Tomorrow I'll put a post up so that you can have a go and put your entries in. Can't wait to see how you go about decorating them. And yeah, thank you so much for supporting this page and, of course, me in general. It is much, much appreciated. It really, really is. It helps me. You just don't realize how much it is helpful. So keeping the social media going and, oops. And so there you go. Lots of fun. Right, I better trottle off. You guys have a really good rest of your week. There'll be a sketch challenge on Friday. And I might do a couple of lives from the retreat, so keep an eye out for that. I might catch some ladies in their slippers. You never know. All right, everybody, take care and bye-bye for now.